What's this picture that you're directing?
It's called Two Who Defy the Nazis. It's the story of my grandparents who were asked by the Unitarian denomination in 1939 to go to Europe and help people, refugees fleeing the Nazis, to get help. And they decide to leave their children, who were 2 and 6 years old, and they go to Prague, where hundreds of thousands of refugees are fleeing in from the Sudetenland, from Austria, particularly Jews and liberals who would be prosecuted. And it's a story of why they went, who they were, what their Unitarian faith taught them to do in terms of viewing others as their brothers and sisters. And really, the story is about today and how we can make a difference now to help others in need, particularly when, there is such prejudice and such pain in the world.
There was a recent survey that indicated that 2/3 of Americans, in case of a prospective future Holocaust, 2/3 of Americans would hide their Jewish neighbors nowadays. And I guess that means 1/3 wouldn't.
Yeah.
What do you think that says about the condition of American Jewry and American Christianity and the relationship between them?
Yeah, I think it's a great question. Well, I consider that progress, that the numbers have increased. You look at the anti-Semitism that existed all through the beginning of this century, and that justified not doing anything for the St. Louis or stopping the camps. It's a dark side of our own history that knowing what we knew, we didn't do more.
What's it like working with Ken Burns?
Oh my God. Well, Ken Burns is a mentor, a teacher, a humble person, but has a tremendous sense of clarity of what he wants to say and how he wants to say it. And for that, I'm very grateful. And I'm the beneficiary of his genius and his example. He's been a mentor of mine since I went to college, at Hampshire College, where he went, and really has taught me through his process of being very intimate with the character and really understanding their story and connecting that story to the kaleidoscope of other stories that exist, but then also connecting it to world history and what relevance it has today. And so I think, Ken Burns is the perfect executive producer and producer, because he brings a sensitivity to this conversation, but it also completes a story that started with the war, his film about World War II, and this fills in those years of 1939 and 1940 that really are the precursors